Hi guys, I'm Pam from Old Hippie Homesteaders. Welcome to our channel. I want to explain this video a little bit. I'm having a really hard time putting into words why we built this cabin. We're getting questions. I've been putting bits and pieces about the cabin on YouTube and Instagram. We've been getting questions. Why did you guys build the cabin? Why did you build the outhouse? You have a beautiful home. Are you going to be renting it out? No, we're not. We're not renting it out. So let's go back to the beginning. We had this old cabin in the back. It was 2-story. Now the picture you'll be seeing, it's kind of a grayish picture. That's the back wall. That whole picture you're seeing is the back wall of the cabin. That's the part that we pulled down. So hubby went up in the cabin. We were considering redoing it, making it usable again. When he got up to the 2nd story, part of the floor gave out. So we just decided to pull the whole thing down. We were going to take it all to the dump, clean up that whole area, make it look nice again. So within a couple days of deciding to do this, I got this overwhelming, overpowering feeling to make that a cabin again, to where I can't explain it. Now I know there's a lot of people right now that are having a feeling of shit hit the fan, a feeling that something's bad's going to happen, and they can't explain it either. I still to this day, I cannot explain it. So I told hubby, I want to start from scratch. I want to rebuild that cabin. And so we started looking at it. The foundation of the cabin was solid as a rock, built beautifully, solid as a rock. So we decided to redo the cabin. So we pulled the whole thing down. We left the foundation. In the first picture you're going to see, it's a grayish cabin. All that back wall is gray. We saved that wood and used it on the inside for accent walls up at the top. We used about 80% of what we pulled down. It was piles and dump pile after dump pile of trash, garbage, rotted wood, it was awful. And we had a really hard time getting rid of it because our dump implemented new procedures for taking stuff like that. And besides the fact that it was like 105, that we never get temperatures like that up here, and we couldn't work past 10 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes we had to quit at 9. It was just too damn hot in that area. And we couldn't use, saws and stuff because we were afraid to throw a spark. So we really took our time getting rid of all of it. We separated everything that we wanted to keep to the dump, trash, all that. We put the insulation in bags. It took a long time to clear that up. During this, I still had this feeling of getting it done right now. I mean, it was just pounding in my head. No, I didn't hear voices. I didn't see visions. Nothing, nobody talked to me, nothing like that. It was just a feeling. It just came over me. And we got this cabin and the outhouse done, kicked out in less than 6 weeks. And like I said, we used everything we could use, we reused. Now we have our own mill. So the cost was just really cut down by us being able to cut our own wood out of our own trees. The biggest expense for us was the outside paneling and the metal roof. And we had a friend make the roof cap for us for free. I will put links in the video description of where we got the couch, the chair, the price, the fireplace. We couldn't find a wood burning stove under $3,000. So we ended up getting a propane fireplace. And I know probably in the summer we'll be able to find a real small fireplace. Then we'll trade that out and we'll bring the propane one in here and put it in my mother's bedroom. But so this is why we built this cabin. It wasn't to rent out. It wasn't for family members. It wasn't for, anything like that. I felt we needed this cabin. So now that it's done, the feeling's gone. So I don't know if something's going to happen to where we are going to need the cabin or if a family member is going to need the cabin. But I know that overwhelming feeling, it's gone. It's gone. So it turned out beautiful. We loved it. It's super cute. And so I hope you enjoy the video. And yeah, we didn't need a permit for it or anything because it's called an ADU. And you can have little granny houses and stuff like that on your property. You can build as many as you want. And if they're under a certain size. So I'll put links and everything that we bought in the video description. But I wanted to just clarify why we built that cabin. And call it what you want. I don't know what it was, but it got my attention. So anyway, enjoy the video. Peace out. Watch your family, watch your surroundings, especially on November 5th. We're staying home, out of harm's way. Peace out, guys. Have a cool day. We appreciate every single one of you. Bye-bye. To get the shell and the roof done before the snows hit. We haven't been able to do hardly anything out here for almost a month because the temperatures have been so ungodly hot. It just has not been safe. So once we get all this wood out of here, then we're going to start taking out the trash. We're trying to keep the wood separate from the trash. Our dump is kind of funny that way. So anyway, this is day 2. Hopefully we can get something done. Okay, this is all we could get today. We're only allowed 2 truckloads a month, and it's not to exceed the truck bed. So we got quite a bit. So this will be the next day. We're going to have to take the insulation, whatever kind of insulation it is, I don't know. We're going to have to take that and put that into bags because they won't take that. So they consider that trash. So we're trying to do all the lumber first. Then we're going to do trash. So we probably have this right here is going to be one more load. Probably in, I don't know, a week or so because it's supposed to heat back up again. I was hoping we could get more out of it today, but it's pretty hot. All right. Day 3, starting day 3 of getting all this out of here. We'll see what we can get done today. This is all we could get for day 3. Okay, so today they squared up all the sides. They took out the rotted wood, put in newer wood. Tomorrow they're going to take brushes and scrub all the boards. And they have some stuff called green solution, I think that's what it's called, where you spray it on all the wood and it kind of stops not the rotting process, but it seals it because it's never been sealed. So as soon as they do that and it dries, we can start the framing. I can't wait. Okay, this is all replaced, repaired, put back up. This wood was from an old barn originally. Okay, 2x4s being delivered tomorrow. Okay, so we got this finally turned over. This was the back wall of the second story. I'm going to save this wood because I just love it. I think it's so cool looking. This is going to be an accent wall. I'm going to save the best of this wood. It's going to be an accent wall inside the cabin. Floor is in and painted. Framework all painted. Got the deck on. Trim is painted.
Okay.
Got the roof.
This side got a little lighter than the out in a day or two. Really oily. Everything you touch. You need to get another gallon of that one too. For whatever reason, this side got a little lighter than the out in a day or two. Really oily. Everything you touch. You need to get another gallon of that one too. But it is if you had two. You got three over there, as long as they hold there. Two tires are good. I can look at with the high lift. Block it, so then when you drag it, won't keep it over there. Brian did it. Brian did it. He was great. Get up in there. I mean, what are you doing? Cycle or a quad battery. I checked one, only had 3 volts. I checked them. Okay. I don't think I need the head. Whenever we just took them or not. A little noisy. I can put like a dish towel.
Taking down the scaffold today. Awesome.
It's not 6 times high. Imagine having.
I don't